Hello everybody, thank you for clicking on this video. Hello, my name is Veronicaponce. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a get ready with me of me doing my makeup and my outfit, which I have here. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and hopefully you become part of our group here. Other than that, let's go ahead and continue with the video. We're gonna go ahead and get started with this get ready with me. I haven't done this in so long, so I'm just gonna show you what I kind of do for my everyday makeup. I already put my primer on. Very important. Make sure that you do moisturize and you put all your face serums and things like that beforehand. That is extremely important. I today did these e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. I normally use the other one, the milk one. I ran out, and then I also alternate between that and One Size. This is the Secure the Blur. Love this one too as well. So I just kind of switch it depending on the moods. But I already have this on, so now it's the foundation. For foundation, I don't know why I have a really bad, big habit of mixing two, just because I like the formula on both, and I feel like together they just make this amazing result. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. I do use this one in 3W1 Tawny, or I think that's how you say it. And then the Anastasia Beverly Hills, this is in 3N, the Impeccable Blurring Foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these two. I have it here in my hand already. So one of the things that I do, I put a little tiny bit of powder just so that I can make it a little more matte. So it's like this. If it's too much, just blow on it. I'm going to mix it all together, making my little mix here. And then I'm going to go ahead and start putting it on my face. This is what I have, so I'm going to go ahead and blend this. I normally use always a beauty blender. That's like my go-to. I have used a brush, but I feel like I like this better. So let me go ahead and blend away. All right, here is what I have. This is my base. It's up to you how you want to do it, but normally on days during the day, I just keep it a little bit light. So now I'm going to go ahead and use this Maybelline Instant Eraser. This is in the color pink. The only reason why I use this is just because I want it to be a little bit more brightened. And then I follow with the Natasha Denona concealer. This one is Y2. So let me go ahead and put this on. This is my mapping, so let me go ahead and blend away. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and use this contour by Anastasia. This is my favorite to use for like the daytime makeup. This is Shadow Smooth Blur contour, and I don't know what color it is, but this is what it looks like. So let me go ahead and put this on my face really quick. This is the mapping of the contour. I don't know why, but I love it because it just makes my face go. Okay, now that it's all blended out, I like to go in with this Alba First Spray Serum. This one's hydrating and also has that glowy, but I found it that I like how my base stays when I do this. So before I put my powders and I set it in, I do this spray on. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and set my face. This YSL, I love their packaging, but their formula ended up being amazing as well, so it worked out. But this is the one that I use. Normally I use this one wherever I put concealer. That's what I was looking for. Wherever I put the concealer on, that's where I'm going to put this one. And then wherever I put the bronzer or the contour, I'm going to go ahead and use this one by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the airbrush finish, and this is in the color medium. So I'm using these two right here. The brush that I use to apply it with is this one. It's very fluffy. I love it. Makeup Forever professional brush. I don't know. Oh, here it is. I think this is in the number. Oh man, I think it's 160, but don't quote me on that one. Okay, next is going to be obviously the bronzer. This palette, I've had it for so long. This is the Dragon Beauty, but it is my favorite. I normally use these two, so I just go like in like this and then just use it. So let me go ahead and contour. If you can see right here how it just defines it. I love that look. Let me go ahead and do the rest. Obviously the areas that I contour is here, here, here. Bring it down to my neck. I'm going to do my nose as well right now. Now normally I will bring this one, same one, over to my eyes, but I am going to wear some eyeshadow, so I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, normally I will bring it here for like a natural makeup look. And here we have this. So let's continue. So for blush, I normally go back and forth between these two. I did order the YSL, but I am waiting to get that one in the mail. This is the Dior Rosy Glow, and this is the NARS Desiree. So normally I alternate back and forth between those. I think today we're going to go ahead and do the NARS. Now, one of the things with the blush, I have seen the trend of like the girls doing this. And it's so funny because I love the way it looks on them, but I tried it and I don't like it for myself. Seems like it's a little too much, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit, so hold on. All right, here it is. One of the tricks that if you ever put too much blush and you don't want that much, just take your beauty blender, just tap it. Normally we'll line it. I'm going to brighten up my eyes really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and use the one size. This is the Stage White Turn Up Base. This is the one that I use for my, just right here in the inner eyes. Okay, and last for the base itself, obviously not the eyelashes and stuff, I am going to go ahead and use this one size silk airbrush powder. Normally I do this at the end when I have everything done, just right before I spray. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to put highlighter, so hold on. Well, actually, let me just do this first really quick. And I do use the same brush too that I did with the setting powder. For highlight, I am using this Lunar Beauty Greek Goddess. I don't know if they still have it or not, but this is the highlight, and I always use this one. I never use the other ones. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the highlights. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my nose really quick. Just kind of blend it. My inner eye. And I still need to do my eyebrows, but here, and then let me do the other areas. All right, so I ended up doing here, and right here. Now for eyebrows, normally I used to carve it out and stuff like that. I still do that, but I do it more at nighttime when it's more of a like a fancier, heavier makeup. So I just kind of do this the easy way, which is after I do all my makeup. And this L'Oreal Fox Brow, oh my gosh, I love this pencil. It's amazing. This is in dark brunette, so yeah, it really works. So let me go ahead and comb them out. Let me fill it in, and then I will go ahead and be right back. Now, extremely important, when you use that one, it does give like that hair-like strokes, but it is a little bit, what's it called? Heavy, dark. So it's extremely important that you brush it out so that it can go ahead and fill it in. So that's like the main thing. You need to do that. Okay, now that I don't have no harsh lines, this is how it should stay. So I'm going to go ahead and put some gel so I can go ahead and brush them up. I am using this NYX, the brow glue, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, so now that everything is done, before I do my eyelashes, I actually do the setting powder now. So again, I'm going back to the Alba First Spray Serum, and then I'm going to go ahead and go afterwards with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Spray. One of those situations where I like two. And then I end it with the one size On Till Dawn. This one, it really does lock it in place, and it actually allows your makeup to stay on longer. So this is at the very end. Extremely important. Fan it out. You want it to make sure that it's fully settled in before you press anything on it, because if you press it and it's still wet, the makeup's gonna come off. So I do this, and then I go in with the powder puff and kind of like set it in, if that makes sense. So this is what I do. I take it, and then I just go like that. I just want to make sure that everything, it's all the way pushed in. So I'm pushing in, I'm not dragging, strictly pushing in. And then my last one, it's the one size. Now, after I do the one size, which is the last one, then I go in with my beauty blender and I do the exact same thing. I push it in. I don't know why, I just find that everything settles in more. Like I said, don't drag anything because you're going to move it. So just push in. And that's it. So let me go ahead and do my eyeliner and eyelashes. I'll be right back. Okay, eyeliner is on. The eyelashes that these are my favorite. These are the Naked Drama and Ruffle. Amazing. I also like these, which is the Ardell Light as Air. And these are the number 523. These are also amazing. And for like light, like just no makeup looks, I use the same ones, but 522. So it's a little bit like shorter. So yeah, these are my favorite for sure. All right, just putting the glue on the eyelash really quick. And I'm gonna set that to the side so I can go ahead and let it dry a little bit so I can get tacky. Now, because I want my eyelashes to stay longer, I also put glue on my actual eyelid at the very edge as well. That way it doesn't move. If it gets on my eyelashes, I do take it off right away, just with some water, and then wipe it off because I don't want it to stay on. So let me go ahead and do the other eye. Okay, now that I already put the glue on the eye as well, so I'm just gonna let that dry. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and put the eyelash mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational that I use. I think I have to go back to the original one because this one it's alright, but I think I like the other one better. So let me go ahead and do a coat on this one. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on. I think it's been over a minute. Let's see if you can see. And then I kind of make sure that my eyelash and the eyelashes are together, so I press on them. And then I go in with this tool right here as well, this right here. And then I kind of press them so that they are together, so that it looks like it's blended in with mine. Let me go ahead and put the other one. See the difference? Oh my gosh. Okay, both eyelashes are on, and now what I do is I go back and I curl it just so that it can make both mine and the eyelash kind of sit together. Just like that. Now, if I do have a lazy eye where one is like lower than the other, I do put glue at the very like edge and then I push it up, and that normally does the trick, just in case you have that situation. All right, next thing is I tighten up the upper line. I'm using this Makeup Forever color pencil. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so I don't know, but that black eyeliner on the top, it makes a huge difference, and it also makes it so that it's not noticeable between your natural eyelashes and the actual fake eyelashes. So now the only thing that I gotta do is my under eye. I love putting color into it. So today my outfit is going to be a brown kind of set. So I think I'm gonna go with the brown color. I'll try and find it. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this Urban Decay one in Bourbon. I think that's what it's called. Right here. Oh, I need to sharpen it. Let me sharpen it. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is how it is. Normally when I put the eyeliner or whatever color I'm using, I always bring it a little bit to the bottom just because I want to get that look. And then I also put mascara in the bottom lashes. So this is what we have going on right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe with the makeup wipe. I'm just going to do the edges because as long, you know, as much as I watch it that I don't go all the way to my hair, I always do. So that's going to be it. My lipstick is normally at the very end when I end up changing. So let me go ahead and do my hair, and I'll come back with you guys showing my hair and then the outfit and then the final result. My hair is all crazy. Okay, here is the hair done. So let me go ahead and show you the outfit really quick. So this is what I'm wearing today. It is a little cold outside, so I figured this full leather one is going to be perfect to kind of cover up. I don't have to wear a jacket, so this is going to keep me warm. I got this one like maybe 2 years ago, so it's been a long time. Hope it fits me, but here is the way that it looks. This is a long skirt with the slit on the side, and then again it has this kind of like a shirt jacket type, and it has the belt over here. I don't know if this is available on the site. This one is called the Paula PU leather skirt set. I did get this in a size medium. If it's available, I'll link it in the description box. But yeah, this is it. So let me go ahead and change. And then before I change, I'm going to go ahead and put my lipstick on. So the one lipstick, the lip liner that I use is MAC. This one is in Chestnut. Then I fill it in with the MAC. This is Flesh Pot right here. This looks like this. And then once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and top it with Made by Mitchell lip gloss. This is in Milkshake for Me. This gives it that little pinky look. So let me go ahead and put all that on and I'll be right back. This is how the lipstick looks right now. And then I just noticed that I said I'll be right back. I don't know how many times. Sorry, this has been a video that I haven't done in so long, so bear with me. So maybe I'll just cut some of those out, but I did notice right now, I'm like, wait, I've been saying that a lot. Let me go ahead and change, and you can see the complete outfit. All right, oh my goodness. Oh, this is tight in every place. But I'm going to go ahead and put these Versace shoes on with this one. So let me go ahead and put everything back so that you can see the full-on outfit. Okay, here is the complete outfit for today. Oh my goodness, I know this is definitely going to keep me warm. It did fit, I don't think it was, because it is really tight. I know from here it did fit tight, but it looks like it's in all the way. Here is this. It has a slit over here on the side. Again, I'll leave the video here so that you can see the whole body. But yeah, this is it. So hopefully you enjoyed this get ready with me. Just a little step-by-step of how I do when I get ready. If you have any questions, any ideas, drop them down in the description box. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you until next time. Bye!